What is up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we'll be talking NASCAR Authentics Wave 9. It literally just dropped, so hopefully this video is, well, released soon. Anyways, Wave 9 has a very interesting exclusive diecast we'll be talking about. Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up, and let's hop into it. Wave 9 is not exactly the most interesting wave out there from other people's comments. I'll have my own personal opinion on it. But the first diecast we'll be talking about here is Austin Cindric's 2024 Discount Tire Ford Mustang. Now, I'm assuming this diecast wave is actually produced on the GL mold, not the EL mold, for those who don't know. There's a very subtle difference. I have yet to hold one of these diecast in hand, so I'm not too sure what the difference is in terms of the decal quality, the paint quality. I've heard they chip a little easier than the EL mold. I'm actually curious to test that out, so I can't give a honest, critique or opinion on that specifically. Regardless, I do think these are on the GL mode. Can't confirm that. But I mentioned this in one of my previous NASCAR Authentics wave reviews. And the packaging for these freaking card backs are amazing. They're really getting back into that 2020, early 2021 vibes where they're really incorporating the paint schemes within it. So I really like to see that. Huge thumbs up for me to Lionel for that. And I feel like NASCAR Authentics is slowly kind of back again, if that makes any sense. Like 2018, 2019 were really good for NASCAR diecast collecting, and then like 2020 was really good, and then around 2021 it just started nosediving because they started putting the PTC mold, and it just kind of just unraveled. And then the first 2 years of the Gen 7 car having a lot of PTC mold waves, a lot of diecasts that were exclusive. But right now in January 25, I feel like NASCAR Authentics, they back in a good way, and I love to see it. So I'm glad they've made the right changes with the Winter Circle line and their natural $5 to $6 retail line to get it back going. So huge thumbs up for me as a passionate NASCAR diecast collector. You love to see it. The next diecast here is going to be Joey Logano, the Shell Pennzoil Ford. And oh yeah, I've already done a diecast review on these. Again, the ones I reviewed are on the EL mode. If these are on the GL mode, technically they're different, but nonetheless, I'll leave a video in the description. You can check it out. You can see the full diecast review on those. These being NASCAR Authentics diecast, you can't get it at like a Circle B, but you can at least get the Gold Series edition over there at Circle B. Make sure to tap in, use promo code Diecastbuffet if you'd like, and you could save on shipping. Next one's going to be Kyle Busch with the FICO Chevrolet Camaro. I feel like Kyle Busch has had a lot of alternate paint schemes the past few years. Fortunately, most of them are getting made, so I'm okay with this diecast being in the wave. I love the packaging, the blue. But if there was a Kyle Busch paint scheme that did get canceled, I would have liked to seen this one been swapped out with it. That's just my honest opinion. This car did come out in the Gold Series, like the Logano, like the Austin Cindric, well back into like October, September, because I remember doing a diecast review on him, so it's been a while. This one right here is the diecast that everyone is pretty much talking about, and it's Noah Gragson's Overstock Ford Mustang. Now, one of my things about diecast is I always look for paint accuracy. If you look at the real Overstock car, it's very metallically. I mean, it literally looks like candy apple metallic red. It is a beautiful color. I'm going to be honest with you, the color I'm seeing on this diecast, and again, this is just from a low resolution image. You could see it in the video. It's pretty low res. I can't tell how sparkly it is, but I can assure you it's like a lowrider candy apple red. It is beautiful. Go look at like the photos from that car in the sunshine. I think he ran it at Martinsville and it was sunny. Check it out. It's amazing. I don't know how accurate it is, but from what I can tell from the images, I'm a little bit skeptical if they got the right paint for this. This car is a exclusive. You can only get it in this wave, and yes, it is the liquid color. And that brings me to my next point. Is this one of those random, or let's say random, but one of those very unique situations where the liquid color might be the most accurate version of this diecast? This kind of reminds me of, I think it was 2021 or 2022, or 2020 rather, and Chase Elliott had a exclusive liquid color car that was in a 4-car set. Well, if you look at his Daytona 500 car, I think it was 2020, the blue was metallic on his Napa paint scheme. It was not gloss. They painted it for the Daytona 500. So if you had a metallic blue Napa Auto Parts car, technically that is the most accurate. Alex Bowman with his Ally paint scheme, I think they made a liquid color version of that. Well, if you look at the real race car, it's metallic, it's purple. So there has been instances, I believe, of a liquid color being the most accurate version, which is kind of weird, but it's true. Next one's going to be Christopher Bell with the DeWalt Toyota Camry. Now, I understand them putting the DeWalt car in the wave, but what I really would have liked to see is one of the many, and I mean many, different Joe Gibbs Racing number 20 paint schemes we see all year long. He runs a lot of different DeWalt cars. I would have liked to seen that maybe. I don't know. I'm okay with it, but maybe make it exclusive there. I think that would have been a better choice. This is an early release. This was, I say early, but it was, you know, around like September or August, give or take, when the 164 came out. So it's been a bit. This one's a recent release, which kind of blows my mind because it's like this diecast came out, I think, in December, right? All these other diecasts came out in September, and they all get produced at the same time. For those who don't know, the NASCAR Authentics waves are done like months in advance, and then they slowly kind of, you know, push them out. Like, I would not be surprised if this diecast wave was mocked up in May or June of 2024. Like okay, we're going to do it for this wave. Let's get the production, logistics, X, Y, and Z. But it's interesting how you have a wave where cars are made in like August, September, and then you have diecasts that are made in December. So either something's made very early, the Austin Dillon, or the DeWalt car and the FICO Kyle Busch are really, really late. It's interesting to me. This one's kind of funny, and I'm really surprised they put it in the NASCAR Authentics wave, because technically this is competition to the stores this is actually going to be sold at. It is the John Hunter Nemechek Dollar Tree Toyota Camry. This is going to be sold at like Target. I don't think they're the same company, so that's going to be kind of funny to see a Dollar Tree car at like a Target or Walmart or whatnot, where technically it's competition. I just kind of find that interesting, but it is what it is. Hey, the Kyle Larson Target cars, you know, they used to sell those at Target, and they used to sell at Walmart as well. So it's happened before, but it's just kind of funny to me. I don't know why. Daniel Suarez with the Kubota Day of the Dead Chevrolet Camaro. I think he ran another Kubota paint scheme, and I think it got canceled, unfortunately. So if that is true, I would have liked to seen that one swapped out with this, because I love the Kubota paint schemes. This is a great diecast. Again, it's been out for a while, literally, like the John Hunter Nemechek car we just talked about. The Daniel Suarez car here. I've done diecast reviews on them. Links down below in the description. I think this would have been a good choice. I love the paint scheme, but I want the exclusives, man. That's what gets me fired up for these diecast waves. I mean, literally, NASCAR Authentics hunting, it's hit or miss. Like, I went to Target, and they verbatim have the exact same diecasts from the Winter Circle line that they had in June of 2024. It's January 25. Verbatim, the exact same Authentics Winter Circle diecast. William Byron Las Vegas cars, right? And then what's crazy is that or crazier, is that the $5 line, which technically it's $6 at Target, they had like 2 of them on the shelf, maybe 3. So it's like you have full pegs of the Winter Circle diecast, and then you have like 3 of the normal $6 line. It makes absolutely no sense. I really, 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 really wish there was a way to make the NASCAR Authentics distribution for the retail stores a little bit better. I really do, because there's so many cars that I would just buy online if I could. Like if they just carried the NASCAR Authentics at like Circle B, I would just buy them there, right? Instead, you got to go hunt for it, and the stores are just hit or miss. Like, if you don't live like in North Carolina, where they have the retail store, and you can just go there as soon as they, you know, oh, new wave, come back next Thursday, it'll be in stock. If you don't live there, you get to play the roulette wheel with the NASCAR Authentics distribution. I love collecting them, But I could probably name 10 to maybe 20 NASCAR Authentics diecast I would buy right now, but I can't find them. Just saying. Next one's going to be Carson Hocevar. This is the first ever Carson Hocevar Cup Series diecast to be produced. One of at least 2 of them to be made in 2024. Did a diecast review on it. You could check that out. As mentioned, it's a great looking paint scheme, but my problem is this would have been an amazing diecast wave if it would have came out in September or November, that kind of area, because these cars were releasing in the Gold Series at that time. I remember getting the diecast hauls for them. The fact that we're in January, these are probably not going to hit your retail stores till maybe February. It's a little late, you know. That's one of my bugaboos. I really, 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 really wish they could find a way to get the NASCAR Authentics distribution a little bit faster. I understand it's not necessarily in their control. You know, it's the factories, the logistics, everything like that. So it's not blaming them, but I just wish there was a way. There's something that they could do to get the distribution a little bit better, because like I mentioned, there's like 20 different Authentics cars I would buy right now. I would buy them right now, but I can't find them. All the Kyle Larson exclusives, right? All the raced wins. And then you think about the truck diecast, the Chase Purdy, the Lane Riggs. There's probably another one I'm forgetting. All these exclusive diecasts, you can't find them. You just can't find them. It's crazy. All in all, Wave 9 of 2024 it's a pretty good wave. It's a pretty good wave, but it would have been even better if it was released on time. Like, in terms of the diecast selection, if we just ignore these have been out for months, it's a pretty good wave. When you consider these have been out for a while, you could literally go to Circle B and get them shipped right now, right, in the Gold Series. It's been out for a while. That that dilutes the coolness, if you will, of the wave. If this came out in September, people would be going crazy for it, because it would have been a lot of brand new cars. Throw in the Noah Gragson exclusive, which, I'll be honest with you, a lot of these cars they might peg warm a little bit. The Toyota Camrys will probably still sell because they're, you know, brand new diecast mold. People love that. But the Noah Gragson one's going to be the one to get from this wave. If I see it, I would love to pick it up, do a diecast review on it. But yeah, fortunately, Wave 10, 11, and 12 are usually the best diecast waves of the year. Actually, no, take that back. It's usually the first 2 waves and like the last 2 waves. Every year, it's always the best. Why and how it happens? Well, as I mentioned earlier in the video, the NASCAR Authentics waves, they're prepared months in advance, right? So this is stuff that was probably done in July, August of 2024. Very much, you know, done in advance. What happens is they do these based on the current pre-orders and whatnot. So if they're like, hey, we're gonna do we're gonna make a wave of a bunch of cars that got canceled, well, you have to wait 5 months for that to actually roll out and take effect. So what happens is they realize all these cars that have gotten canceled throughout the year, they kind of build them up, and then naturally they cram them into the waves to get them out. So it's stuff like that that enables the last few waves to really be home runs. So I'm excited. I expect a lot of exclusives. So look for it. Wave 10, 11, 12, and then Wave 1 and 2 of 2025. First 3 waves of that being 2024. Those are the best ones. The mid portion of the Authentics year is usually very much weaker. It's been good this year. Been really good. But the next few waves, expect some heavy hitters. If they continue to do what they've done the last 5 years, expect heavy hitters. That is all for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what y'all think about this NASCAR Authentics wave. I am so excited for the next Winter Circle wave. I hope they hurry up and announce it, because I love the Winter Circle line, even though I can't find any of them. Yeah. I still love talking about it. So hopefully they'll make another one soon. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and for all the new cats that have subscribed to the channel. I mean, we hit 6,000 subscribers, like, I don't know, what is it, like a month and a half ago. We're already at like 6,200, going to 6,300 subscribers. So blessed for that, guys. So thank y'all. Really appreciate it. God bless y'all for that. And if you're new on the channel, welcome. Enjoy your stay. We do NASCAR diecast content here. A lot of rambling about little toy cars. Well, that is all for now. Have a great one. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.